Welcome back, people, to a very long overdue episode of On the Outside. I have been extremely busy lately, so I've just had no time at all to get out, go fishing, walkabouts or anything. But I've managed to free up a couple of hours in the schedule, and I thought, why not jump in the car, we'll head down 15 minutes from the house and we will give the old river Blackwater a cheeky little session. I'm not sure what we're going to find. Now, I know there's plenty of perch in the Blackwater, and I've caught plenty of perch in the past, but I've got no bait. It's just the lure rod, and we've got a few soft plastics, and I thought we'll just chuck them in, have a little rummage around, and see what we can find. Okay, because you can see from behind me, this is where we're going to start. It looks brilliant. It looks really, really good. It looks quite clear, so the nice colourful plastics and stuff should be easy to spot for the fish. There's a nice bit of current, nice bits of slack. It's looking really good. I don't want to tempt fate, but there's definitely fish in here. Okay, so all we got is we just got this little green, I don't know what you call them, they're like a paddle tail, but I'm sure everyone can tell me what they're called, but it's only very light, but it's worked in the past, so we'll give it a bash. The actual rod itself is, let's get it around the right way, is a Ulglystik, a Shakespeare GX2. It's probably a little bit heavy for what we need, but it's the lightest rod I've got, and to be honest, it's my go-to. It serves loads of purposes. You know, I use this for bass fishing, perch fishing, float fishing, you name it. It stays in the car with me, and it goes pretty much everywhere. So we're pretty lucky, really. Right, let's just. Right, the water is very clear. I can see it pretty much. Problem a little bit is we have a few overhanging trees, so we're trying to get it a bit further. It's going to be a bit harder. Oh, that's better. Almost in. Oh, take. It's got great movement in the water, but I know for a fact it's going to end up over that branch there. Oh, it's so close, so blooming close. Oh, I don't know if you saw that on camera, probably not quite stood right, but I spooked something. Maybe they don't like green. Right, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to wander, there's a little path there, we're going to wander up, just round the bend there, and we're going to try that little spot. Nice stingers. Good job I put trousers and boots on today. You can see it. So if a fish does this, fish does see it. Right, so we move down a bit further. There's lots of roots and stuff in here. And it's a bit shallower, so well, you couldn't have done that if you tried. It looks like there's a bit of a drop there. So I don't know if you can see on the camera, the lights shine on it. There's a bit of a pool, a bit of a deep spot. So if I can try and get that over there, just on that, out there, that's where I want to be. I can see it all the way in the water. On to the next one. Amazing if that was to be hit like then. Come on then, let's go and see if we can find somewhere else. So, not as short a time is at the moment, but we've had probably what we think is one little hit. But it's 11:30, so we've got about an hour's left. So we're going to follow this path. And it should lead us into a couple more spots on the river, which we'll try those, and then I think we're going to the reservoir and we'll just mess about down there. Okay, so we're at the loads of fish around my. Oh, nice. Right, let's just mosey round here. Right, so I'll just show what's in the little lunchbox of tricks. So, obviously, a lot of this stuff is what I'd use for sea fishing. But I do have some like little soft plastic creature baits. I've obviously got the little green funny tailed thing. I'm not 100% sure what that tail's called. It's not really a paddle tail. That's a paddle tail. Then I've got some little red ones, and I've also got one like this as well. Nothing overly fantastic, but also I've got some little spinners with single hook on. So I might actually just try and put a little spinner on. I do have some big ones, but I'm not sure that's going to be much cop here at the moment. So I think what I might do, what else have I got in here? I've got another little spinners, plenty of little spinners. I might just try one of these. All we do is, nice easy, unclip this, pop that in there for later, and then we just click that on. Right, let's see if this produces anything. See, good imitation of little silverfish. Right, let's move on to the next little spot. So not lots happening at the moment, but nevertheless it's still nice to be out. And one thing I will say is exploring around this reservoir is awesome. There's loads of spots to fish from. Ooh, something came right in close then and had a little nick at it. Only little though. Yes, fish on! Ah, oh, yeah, lovely. Yes. Lovely perch. Oh yeah, perfect. There was about 3 of them chasing that then. Fantastic. Oh, I love that. That's lovely. Right, let's get it back and try and catch some more. Right. Is he still in there? Yeah, of course he is. Brilliant. Ah, yes! Let's try it again. Oh, lovely. Brilliant. Wow. I was going to say, it's bound to be fish in here because there's so many little ones floating around at predator's heaven. This is. Wow, target species acquired. Okay then people, right, we've come to the end. We've had our 2 hours of fun and we've had a perch, a couple of hits as well, but a nice perch. I was pretty happy with that. So like I said, today was just a 2-hour little exploratory session, so I'm pretty happy with it. A little perch. at the beginning of the trip, obviously we tried to fish the Blackwater, and there's a couple of spots we could fish, but to be honest, it's so overgrown. I need to come down here with some shears and cut some swims away, because I just can't get to it. And also they're doing maintenance on the bridge as well, so you can't even fish up by the bridge. So then we came over and had a little cheeky go on the reservoir behind us, and as you saw, we had a nice perch, and it did look like there was two perch trying to go for the same lure. So I'll have a little look on the video later and see if I can catch it out. But yeah, so we've pretty much fished with a little soft plastic, and then we moved to a very small spoon, little spinner, and then finished up with almost like a Toby lure, but a bit not a Abu one, but it's just slightly smaller. But yeah, so all in all, pretty good session. So next time we will be coming back down here again, a few more lures in the packet, and see if we can pick out something else. Anyhow, take care guys, and see you soon.